starring that celebrated actor, Mr. J. Carroll Nash, with Alan Reed as Pasquale. Luigi Basco left Italy to start his new life in America. He promised his mother that he would write and tell her about his adventures. So now let's read Luigi's letter as he writes to Mama Basco in Italy.
Dear Mamma Mia, it was a pleasure to read your last letter. Especially when you're writing about when I was a little boy. Yes, it's true. I'm always the wiser, the slow one in the family. Take even a thing like America. I'm discovered it 450 years after Columbus. Tomorrow, Mamma Mia, all Americans are going to celebrate the Columbus Day. You know, it's a lucky thing for Columbus. He's decided to discover America in 1492. Because if he's tried to discover it today and he's got nobody to bring him over from Italy, he's never going to get past the immigration department. Mamma mia, if Columbus could only see his America, how it's a look today, he could not recognize it. Everything is a change. Instead of little cabins, is a buildings. Instead of a forest, is a roads. And instead of a wild Indians, is a traffic cops. Also, Columbus would be surprised to see such big inventions like the radio, the telephone, the airplane, and the greatest American invention, the hot dog. But tomorrow is going to be a big day for me. All of the night school classes, they're going to have a Columbus Day exercises in the main high school. Every class is going to do something. And my class is going to put on a play, and I'm going to be Columbus. Of course, I'm not really going to sound like a Columbus because I'm speaking English too good. Well, I'm finishing this letter later, Mamma Mia. Is it time now for my night school class? And I'm going to hardly wait to see what is it like this play my teacher, Miss Spaulding, is going to give us. America, I love you. You like a papa to me. From ocean to ocean.
Quiet, please. All right, I'll call the roll. Mr. Basco?
Here.
Mr. Harwitz?
Here.
Mr. Olson?
Here.
Mr. Schultz?
Miss Spaulding, you are beautiful, you are wonderful, you are simply gorgeous.
Mr. Schultz, why that sudden outburst of affection?
Because I didn't do my homework today.
Mr. Schultz, you know that every time you come in without your homework, I keep you in after school. Now, why do you insist on coming in unprepared?
Miss Spaulding, you want I should answer you in front of company?
Mr. Schultz.
I jump in here, Mary Schultz. You make me so mad. Our fine city spends money so you should get an education, but you just waste it. Now look at me.
I'm looking.
I gave up evenings with my family just to come to school. I gave up gymnastics. I gave up bowling.
Olson, why don't you just give up?
Please, let's have no arguing. Mr. Schultz, I'm keeping you in after school.
Ah, she still loves me.
That's enough, Mr. Schultz. Now, class, as I told you last week, tomorrow we're holding the Columbus Day ceremonies at Franklin High. And I don't suppose we have to review the facts about Columbus' discovery.
That's right, Miss Spaulding. Everybody knows he discovered America in 1492.
Thank you, Mr. Basco.
Don't thank Luigi, thank Columbus.
I have here a copy of the little sketch you will present tomorrow night. It runs only 3 pages, and it concerns Columbus' trip to America.
Miss Spaulding, if I may be permitted an interruption. We all accept the fact that Columbus discovered America. But the real truth is, someone else did before him.
Olson, how can you talk like that?
But that's a fact, Luigi.
A fact. Olson, sometimes you're not so smart.
I'm sorry, Luigi, but someone else did discover America.
He's right, Mr. Basco.
What? Who did it?
Another Italian, Amerigo Vespucci.
Olsen, you're really smart.
For a minute you were worried, eh, Luigi?
Well, I should have known. Olsen is never wrong.
As a matter of fact, class, Columbus discovered America by accident. He was really looking for a shorter trade route to the Indies.
Olsen, I bet you could even tell us what he looked like.
Yo, I can. Yo, according to the books I studied, Columbus was a medium height, rather stocky, black hair, with flashing gray eyes, and a tiny scar on his shin.
If anybody sees this man, notify the police or your local...
Now, class, I would like us to make a fine showing tomorrow night. Our principal, Mr. Petrie, will be there, as well as Mr. Campbell, head of our Board of Education. You know, the night school session is his pet project.
Don't worry, Miss Spaulding. We'll do a fine job.
And I'd like to delegate somebody in the class to supervise the presentation of the Columbus play.
Miss Spaulding, who's that going to be?
Oh, Mr. Basco, I was thinking of you.
Me? Miss Spaulding, is it too big an honor?
Go ahead, Luigi. Take it. You'll be fine. Go on.
I see you have the backing of the class. Now, here's the play. Now, you assign the part. I'm sure you'll have no trouble memorizing it. It's very short.
Miss Spaulding, I got a bad memory. I can't remember lines.
Well, you have to play some part.
All right, then make me the ship.
Mr. Horowitz, do I detect an error? Did Columbus come over on one ship?
Certainly, the Mayflower.
Oh, Horowitz, even I know better. Was 3 ships.
That's very good, Mr. Schultz. Suppose you name them.
With pleasure. The name of Columbus' 3 ships was the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Anita.
Well, you knew the first 2, but you guessed at Santa Anita.
At Santa Anita, what else can you do?
Miss Spaulding, when we're doing this play, can I give the parts to anybody I like?
Oh, yes. It's all your responsibility, Mr. Basco. Now, you put those pages in your pocket and don't lose them. And I'm sure I'll be very proud of you tomorrow night.
Oh, don't worry, Miss Spaulding. You will.
We'll be a knockout.
Oh, like they say in Hollywood, gigantic.
Oh, gigantic, but we're going to be so sensational, they'll make us put on a Thanksgiving Day play, a Christmas play, a Lincoln play, and on July 4th...
Yes, Sir Schultz?
A legal holiday. We take the day off.
Luigi, my friend. Hello, Luigi. Hello.
Hello, Pasquale. Hey, Pasquale, guess what? Tomorrow I'm going to be Columbus.
What?
Sure, it's all decided. I'm going to be Columbus.
All right, Luigi, and I'm going to be Napoleon. Now, let's us 2 nuts go out and talk to the squirrel.
Pasquale, you don't understand. You see, we're going to have a Columbus Day play tomorrow. It is in my pocket, and tomorrow morning, Schultz, Horowitz, and Olsen, they're going to come to my store, and we're going to rehearse.
Oh, wait. Slow down a little, banana nose. Ain't you ashamed of yourself, a big fella like you, marriageable age, acting in a play like a little schoolgirl?
Huh?
Luigi, instead of fooling around with that night of school with that 2 and 2 is a 4 and 3 and 1 is a 5.
Oh, wait, Pasquale, you all are wrong. 3 and a 1 is not a 5, and 3 and a 1 is a 4.
3 and a 1 is a machine oil. Don't tell me about that. Instead of fooling around with this baby play stuff, you should have been thinking about your home, your wife.
Pasquale, what are you talking about? I'm not got a home, a wife.
Luigi, this can't be arranged.
No, Pasquale, please, I'm not talking now about your daughter Rosa.
Why not? And don't tell me because she's weighed 250 pounds. Luigi, sometimes you don't use your ignorance. Think of this. What would you rather have, a skinny, nervous, underweight wife, or a big, happy, overweight wife?
Pasquale, I'm like a nice medium girl.
You're going to take what I got.
Well, please, Pasquale, I'm going to go now to my store and figure out who's going to do what in my play.
All right, go. Look who's going to play Columbus. You look like more like one of the barnacles that was on as a ship.
Pasquale, I'm going to be a good Columbus. And now, if you excuse me...
Wait, Luigi. Reason you don't want to marry Rosa, that's because you don't spend enough time with her. I'm just thinking, why don't you put her in your play? You get to know her better, you begin to like her.
No, Pasquale.
Don't talk so fast. There's a part for a girl. Columbus is to go to Queen Isabella. Rosa's a beautiful. She's a looking like a Queen Isabella.
She's a looking more like the Queen of Mary. Now, Pasquale, no, don't push. I'm going to go to my store now and take the 3 pages and copy out all the parts and...
What's the matter, Luigi?
Pasquale, my play, I had it right here in my pocket and now it's missing.
Luigi, don't be stupid. How could your pocket be missing?
Not in the pocket of Pasquale. Not in the pocket of my play. Where is it? Where it could it be?
Search me. I mean, go look. I don't know.
Mamma, is it terrible? Maybe I'm left in the trolley car. I'm going to go out to look. Pasquale, if you find it, please let me know.
Sure. I'm going to let him know. I'm going to let him know nothing. Come on, out of Papa's pocket, a little Columbus to play. My, 3 beautiful pages. 6 beautiful pages. 12 beautiful pages. What's the difference? There's a lot of pieces.
And now, for the second act of Luigi Basco's Adventures in Chicago, we turn to page 2 of his letter to his mother in Italy.
And so, Mamma mia, I'm in a terrible trouble. After I left the Pasquale last night, I'm turning Chicago upside down and looking for my play. Near the school, I'm see a cop and I'm say, "Please, did you see my Columbus play?" Cops said to try the handball court. Maybe he's there. But the cop is no help, so for hours I'm walking around in the streets looking and looking and looking. All I'm found was 2 pennies, a high bounce ball, and 1 trolley transfer for good till 9 p.m. eastbound. Again, I'm keep looking. In the gutters, the sidewalks, the garbage cans. One old lady is following me for 2 blocks, and then she's put a diamond in my hand, and she's say, "You poor man, take this for a cup of coffee." I'm going to tell her, "Lady, please, you got a wrong idea. I'm not selling a coffee." Anyways, the morning now, I'm tired from no sleeping, and any minute my friends, they're going to come in to rehearse the play that I'm not the guy.
Luigi, my fellow pupil. Well, am I the first one in for rehearsal, or am I the rotten egg?
Oh, sure, this is bad news. I'm lost the Columbus play last night.
Lost the play? Oh, no, Luigi. Did you look for it?
All over, all night. I was looking in the streets, and old ladies want to buy a cup of coffee for me, and the coppers told me Columbus was playing a handball.
Oh, Luigi, are you verschimmelt? Now, look. Are you sure you lost the play?
I'm sure. Oh, it's terrible.
Smile, Luigi, smile. Like the cow said when it tripped and fell down. What's the use to cry over spilled milk?
Well, Schultz, how am I going to smile? It was my responsibility. I'm lost the play. I'm not got Miss Spaulding's telephone number. School is closed. I'm not going to find her. Schultz, I'm feeling so bad.
No, wait, Luigi. Into my head, an idea just pooped. After class tonight, we was all looking at the play.
Yes.
Well, I remember most of it.
You do?
Sure, smile, Luigi. And what I don't remember, I'll write myself.
Well, Schultz, you think you know enough about Columbus to write this play?
Luigi, don't worry. Facts ain't everything. Writers always use the imagination. Now, look at Mark Twain. He never owned a fruit stand, still he wrote Huckleberry Finn. Luigi, what's the use to waste time arguing? What else can we do?
Hey, Luigi. Oh, hello, Mr. Delicatessen Man. What are you doing here?
Until you came in, I was breathing fresh air. Pasquale, now, if you don't mind, we are busy. I got to write a new Columbus play for Luigi because he lost the other one.
That's right, Pasquale. Schultz says he's going to remember most of the play.
Oh, that's nice. Schultz, maybe you write in a part for my daughter Rosa, eh?
Absolutely not.
Is that the case? So maybe I'm going to go to the school tonight to tell Mrs. Spaulding, and maybe she's decided it would be better if you have no play at all, eh?
What? How you want to do a thing like this?
Pasquale, would you be a stool pigeon?
When it's a concern of my daughter Rosa, I'm even to be a vulture.
Luigi, we are trapped. All right, we give a part to Rosa. No, wait. It's even a help Horowitz has got such a bad memory. Instead of giving him 2 parts, we're going to let Pasquale play 1.
Thank you, Schultz. I don't like it to brag, but my wife, she thinks I've got a profile like a barrel ball.
I think you got a profile like Barry Fitzgerald.
Hey, Schultz, here comes Olsen and Horowitz.
Yeah, now we got no time to lose. Give me quick a pencil and the paper, and we start to write.
But Schultz, I'm afraid.
Luigi, cheer up, smile, don't worry. Tonight, when all this is over, it will be an experience you will never forget.
Then, pale and worn, he kept his deck and peered through darkness. Ah, that night of all nights. And then a speck, a light, a light, a light, a light. It grew a starlit flag unfurled. It grew to be time's burst of dawn. He gained a world. He gave that world its greatest lesson. On, sail on.
That was Henry Robinson of the graduating class of the LaSalle Street Night School, reciting the poem Columbus by Joaquin Miller. And very good indeed, Mr. Robinson. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we close our Columbus Day program with a short playlet to be performed by our charming Miss Spaulding's night school class up at North Halsted Street. As they say in show business, take it away.
Go ahead, Luigi. Go out on the stage and read what I wrote.
All right. Horowitz, get ready. You come on the stage after me. Ladies and gentlemen and friends, and a Mr. Spaulding and a Mr. Pitley, that's the principal, and a Mr. Campbell, that's the Board of Education, and a friends and ushers. Columbus! Christopher Columbus was a discoverer of America on a Columbus Day. October 12th, 1492. This period of the 1490s was a very happy period and is now known in history as the gay 90s.
Excuse me, Mr. Narrator. To discover America was not such a cinch. History proves that Columbus had a tough time. Now, to give you a glimpse, we point back the pages of history to that famous scene between Columbus and Queen Isabella. Come with me and glimpse a little.
Queen Isabella, I'm like to ask you a big favor.
What can I do for you, Columbus?
Queen, I'm a wisher to discover new route to the Indies. I'm asking you for ships.
No. All the explorers I give ships to, they never come back. This is because the world is flat, and they fall off the edge.
But the North Queen of the world is not flat, it's round. Here, I'm a prove it to you with this egg I'm a brought. I'm a stand it on the table. Watch. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, Schultz has forgot to boil the egg.
Brave words from a brave man. Columbus convinced the Queen and got 3 ships. The Nina, the Pinta, and it was 3 ships, believe me. But did Columbus have an easy time on the ship? Throwing back the pages of history for another glimpse.
Another day, still no land. That's no good. Where's my first mate? First mate?
Aye, sir.
First mate, the reader the ship's a log.
On the 5th day, the mainsail fell down. The 8th, 9th, and 10th days, we went through a hurricane. The 16th day, a fire broke out in the gangway. The 22nd day, the Nina and the Pinta disappeared. All last week it was raining terrible. And yesterday, the cook fell overboard and got swallowed by a shark. Captain Columbus, I'm afraid.
Why?
Any day now, we may run into bad luck. Captain Columbus, shall we turn back?
Like I'm always to say, sail on, sail on.
Brave words from our brave men. A few days passed. Again we glimpsed. Captain, it is now 34 days we've been sailing. Still no land. What are your words?
Sail on, sail on.
Well, it's a little hard to, Columbus. We just sprung a leak.
A leak? Well, that's terrible. First mate, what are you going to do to stop the leak?
Well, I already got a pan under the ship. But it don't look so good because now the pan is...
Look, everybody, land.
Brave boys from...
Wait, the Horowitz. Sail on, sail on. All right, the Horowitz. Brave man.
So this brave discoverer finally found land. And he deserved it, too. Anyway, he and his first mate went up on the beach, and all they saw was Indians. So now, let's take our last glimpse.
I am Columbus. I am a discovering of this land. Any one of you Indians that can say a few words?
Omo bitte mele tipe yawawa.
Huh? What do you say? Is that all you can say?
You only ask for a few words. But me have a daughter who's a speaker very well.
Then I call her out.
All right. Pocahontas! 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 Yes, my little papoose. This is the Columbus. Say hello to him.
Hello, Pocahontas.
Well, Columbus, it's time we claimed the land.
All right. In the presence of the people of this new land, the men of my ship, the birds in the sky, the fish in the ocean, I'm now make a circle. And I'm hereby name this place Columbus Circle. Sure, was it terrible?
What?
The way people was laughing at us. I'm sure was it the worst thing they ever saw.
What are you talking about, Luigi? We were sensational. Olsen, Horowitz, what do you think?
I don't know. I was too nervous to think.
And I told you, Schultz, some of those things you wrote...
Who perpetrated this ridiculous outrage?
Mr. Basco, what happened to the play I gave you?
Spaulding, I'm explaining.
Oh, our Columbus. So you're responsible for this. Well, what have you got to say? Don't just stand there. Say something.
Sail on, sail on. Brave words from a brave...
You keep quiet.
It was all of my fault. It was all of my fault, Mr. Principal. I'm lost the play Miss Spaulding has given me. I wasn't able to carry responsibility.
You're absolutely right. You made a laughing stock of me in front of Mr. Campbell. I'm going to have you expelled from night school.
Expelled?
Oh, but Mr. Petrie...
I've made my decision.
But you can't do that to Luigi. He loves school too much. You break his heart. If you throw Luigi out, I'm quitting school too. Even if it means spending evenings home with my wife.
Mr. Principal, my opinion is...
Wait a minute, please. Mr. Principal, you can't spell Luigi. I'm the one who brought him from the older country, and I'm know how much his education is a meaning to him. I was the one who took away the play from Luigi and tore it up in little pieces.
What? Pasquale, you did that?
I'm sorry, Luigi.
I've heard enough. My order remains. And, Miss Spaulding, I want to speak to you tomorrow, too.
Put a pan under the ship. I haven't heard that one since Potash and Perlmutter. Petrie, you old sourpuss. Whatever got into you allowing such a wonderful bit of entertainment on your program?
Well,
for 20 years I've been hearing the same old poem, play, and pageant. Who was responsible for the sketch? Columbus Circle.
This man right here, Mr. Luigi Basco.
Young man, they'll teach you a lot of things in night school. Reading, writing, and arithmetic, but you've learned one of the most important things we can teach you. Yes. One of the great qualities of an American is the ability to laugh at himself. Isn't that right, Peter?
Yes. 23 days they failed.
You're funny, all right.
Believe me, there's a lot to laugh at. Now, even I'm going to laugh.
I'm a laugher, too. Come on, Rosa.
I wonder who is laughing at who. Even though it was a look very bad for me, everything is come out fine. I was very happy tonight, laughing a lot, and I had a funny thought. You know how there's a city in the United States called Columbus, Ohio? Well, I was just thinking, what would happen if your son Luigi was to discover America? That the city would be called Basco, Ohio. All of a sudden, instead of a Columbia Records, it would be Basco Records. Would it be a Basco Picture Company, Basco Broadcasting System. And in the school, all the little children, they would be singing Basco, the gem of the ocean. Luigi Basco, Little Immigrant.
Next Tuesday at the same time over most of these stations when Luigi Basco writes another letter to his Mama Basco describing his adventures in America. Life of Luigi is a Cy Howard production and is written by Mac Benoff and Lou Derman and directed by Mac Benoff. J. Carroll Nash is starred as Luigi Basco with Alan Reed as Pasquale, Hans Conried as Schultz, Mary Shipp as Miss Spaulding, and Jody Gilbert as Rosa. Joe Forte as Horowitz and Ken Peters as Olson. Music is under the direction of Lud Gluskin. Bob Stevenson speaking. CBS tops off its Tuesday's programs with one of the greatest quiz shows on the air, Hit the Jackpot. Al Goodman and his orchestra are on hand to bring you some of the famous Goodman brand of music. And Danny Seymour is here to quiz studio contestants and listeners from coast to coast. Have you tried your wits on the current secret saying? Well, stick around and stay tuned for Hit the Jackpot, which follows immediately over most of the same CBS stations. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.